Students, welcome to Unit 4, where we will explore the critical intersection of organizational culture and change. In today's fast paced business environment, the ability to move is not just an advantage, it is a necessity for survival. This session focuses on how organizations can prepare themselves for shifts through the dual lenses of learning and readiness. Let's begin to understand the focus on the first concept related to change readiness. This is the psychological and structural preparedness required to implement organizational shifts effectively. The role of organizational learning. This involves the ongoing capacity to acquire new knowledge and skills which are vital for adapting to any change. A synergetic framework. When an existing concept organization prioritizes both learning and readiness, it creates a dynamic framework that enables immediate adaptability and long term resilience in a synergistic framework. Competitive advantage. Ultimately, these concepts allow organizations to navigate uncertainty and innovate, maintaining a successful edge in their industry. Key concepts and definitions. Understanding the building blocks of change. To manage change effectively, we must understand the specific psychological and behavioral concepts and components that drive it. Organizational change readiness. This measures how prepared members of an organization are to implement change successfully. It is built on two pillars: change commitment and change efficacy. Change commitment, a shared resolve among team members to pursue a specific course of action. Change efficacy, the collective belief in the organization's capability to execute the change effectively. Organizational learning, this is the process of creating, sharing, and institutionalizing knowledge to enhance adaptability across all levels. The learning organization, this describes an ideal state where learning is embedded into daily activities, driving a culture of continuous improvement and innovation. The relationship between learning and readiness. How learning drives change readiness? Learning is the engine that powers an organization's readiness for change. A strong learning culture does more than just provide information. It transforms how employees perceive and handle shifts. Growth mindset. Learning shifts the employee's perspective from a place of fear to a growth mindset, fostering openness and adaptability, ensuring ability. Specialized learning systems equip employees with the concrete skills they need to perform new tasks, which is essential for change success. Sustainable success. By embedding learning into daily practices, organizations build an ongoing capability that make readiness a permanent fixture rather than a one-time event. Assessing and building readiness. Practical steps to evaluate and strengthen readiness. Before launching a major initiative, leaders must evaluate their current standing. Building readiness is a proactive multi-step process. Conduct assessments. Use tools like the ORIC survey to measure the existing levels of commitment and efficacy among employees. Ensure leadership alignment. Leaders must be unified in their vision and communicate consistently to build trust and clarity. Perform resource audits. It is vital to audit budget, technology, and time to ensure staff have the support they need to learn new processes. Analyze culture. Evaluate internal values to identify potential barriers such as rigid hierarchies or supportive traits like a high tolerance for risk taking. Common barriers to readiness. Challenges that undermine change efforts. Even the best laid plans can fall if leaders do not address the common barriers to change. Awareness of these readiness killers is the first step towards mitigation. Change Fatigue. When too many initiatives happen at once, employees can become disengaged or apathetic. Lack of trust. If the rationale behind a change is unclear, or if employees do not trust leadership, confidence and participation will erode. Poor communication, failing to clearly explain the benefits of a change, leads to confusion and active resistance. Insufficient support. Without the necessary training or tools, even a willing workforce will struggle to implement new processes successfully.